Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. And it's Traore. Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Weghorst actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Climbs up big! That's going to go a long way. He's been picked out. And he's had it nicked away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Pedri, De Jong, and here's Dani Olmo, and here's Ferran Torres, Rafinha, he's picked his way through. That is good strength. Berghaus, strong running down that left flank. Weghorst. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's put paid to a promising move. So we're still where we started right now. Spread it left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Here it comes. Pedri. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Dani Olmo. Rafinha. More and more pressure on the ball here. Berghaus. Now it's Weghorst. Kubasi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha getting on for a third of the way through the game. Spread neatly. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, that was vital. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. Pedri. This is De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Taylor. Now it's Berghaus. Just eases him off the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Eric Garcia herring after the ball here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedri. Always onto this. Weghorst! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Berghaus! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Berghaus simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Eric Garcia. De Jong. Martinez. Kubasi. De Jong. Out for a throw. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Yamal. Taylor. And it's Henderson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Jordan Henderson. Looking for the runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hits one! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rafinha. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Dani Olmo with the short one. And the shot! And one more try! Ajax are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Jong, out to the right.
footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Has a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kubasi. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Danny Olmo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Taylor. Now it's Berghaus. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Berghaus. Weghorst. Great hit! It's in!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 66 minutes is number 25.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Decent hit! Oh, what has happened here? Traore. Traore! And that is wildly off target.
Traore put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Schutalo. Weghorst is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
He's had a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 76 minutes is number 25.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Taylor. Berghaus. Turns and goes back. No foul, says the referee. Ferran Torres. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Weghorst. Traore. Lewandowski. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Traore. A heavy challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Traore. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. The message is clear, none shall pass. Fiddles it through. Eric Garcia. Pedri.
There will be 3
Yamal.
minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3.
Ajax have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Weghorst. Has a look and place it forward. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Weghorst voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on